Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to remind you that before you do any changes to your diet or normal routine, check with your healthcare professional. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so you can stay plugged into the next video. We're going to be talking about living, and I'm going to be telling you how to make homemade fried rice. First of all, you get your rice and make sure you have a strainer that's small enough to keep your granules of rice in there. And you're going to get the rice and you're going to wash your rice. You need to rinse it off. Not wash it, but rinse it off. And I use about 4 cups. You can use it depending on how much you need for your family. But I kind of like to have leftovers because sometimes those flavors get to popping in there the next day. So I use about 4 cups and follow the directions on your box of rice or whatever have you, and cook it like 10 minutes less. You don't want it to cook all the way because you're going to save it and put it in the refrigerator and refry it the next day. There's some grapeseed oil, sunflower oil, olive oil. Those are different kind of light oils that you can use to put in your rice when you get ready to boil it so it won't stick. And that's me putting the rice in there after I've washed it. And then after the rice cooks, it's going to be looking like this. It's not cooked all the way completely, and then you put it in a bowl and for the next day and take it out after it's cooled in the refrigerator. And then you're going to need your oil again. You're going to need the soy sauce, and then you're going to need your bouillon. I use chicken flavor, organic, cayenne pepper, onion powder, granulated garlic powder, and then you're going to have some turmeric, and you're going to have a celery seed powder and also coriander powder. You can put these ingredients into a glass jar and save it for later. And there's your mixed vegetables. You can have fresh vegetables if you like, but I just wanted to do something really quick. And don't forget your green peas. They are so delicious. I love green peas. And about a medium carrot or so, and you chop that up really fine. And then there's the mixed vegetables after I've cooked them and drained them, because you don't want it wet vegetables going into the rice. And I chopped up the green onions and the eggs, about 2 eggs. I put them in a bowl separate because I don't eat eggs if they have blood in them. And then there's the soy sauce. It's about 1/4 a cup of soy sauce and 3 tablespoonfuls of the bouillon. You can use vegetarian or vegetables, beef or chicken. I use chicken. And then you mix that up really, really good. And then while your egg, fry the egg up, and then you can set that to the side. This whole meal should take about 30 minutes. And there's the rice. You're frying the rice, a little bit of oil in the bottom of the pan. And now that it's frying, then you put in that mixture of soy sauce and your bouillon seasoning. And then you start mixing that up pretty good. Make sure it's frying. And like I said, you want to make sure it's not as wet. Make sure those vegetables get pretty drained. You don't want to throw wet vegetables in there. So that's what you're doing. I'm continuing to fry it, and that's what it should look like. Now you're throwing in that seasoning in there, and then the egg, and get that mixed up in there pretty good. If you don't eat egg, you don't have to mix it in there. You can do this completely vegan, or you can throw all kind of meat in there. It's up to you how you want to do it. But the trick is making sure that rice gets cooled down overnight or earlier from the day, because you want to make sure that you're just using cold or cooled down rice. You don't want rice that's heated and going right into the frying. That's just not gonna work. This is a trick to great fried rice, you guys. And you're gonna use about a teaspoonful of those ingredients, like the dry ingredients, the garlic powder and all that. And there's my carrots and my peas I'm putting in there. I use about maybe half a cup of peas, And probably that carrot's probably about a third of a cup or so. You can put more or less, depends on what your taste bud like. And then you just mix that up really, really good. See how colorful that is, how beautiful it looks. Looks really good. And just keep stirring that up to get all that seasoning and that flavor in there. Toss it. Toss it good. Yeah, I just keep mixing it. You could put your meat in there at that point as well if you're going to put meat in there. There are those vegetables. You see how dry they are? Pay close attention to that. They're not like a glob of wet vegetables that I'm putting in there, because then the rice is going to be all wet and mushy. And you don't want that. There is a secret to great tasting fried rice. And now, this is my finished product. Doesn't that look delicious? The recipe is going to be at the end as well. And then you put that in your nice little ceramic bowl. Isn't that great and delicious looking, and it tastes so good, especially the next day. At the end of the day, beautiful picture of the sun. There's the recipe. If you have any comments or have any questions, just put them in the comment. And thank you so much for watching. And thank you to my niece Tay for asking. And like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.